So welcome, this is question 32 of 2025 for your question objective. So we say Kwake, Sabina and Owosu shared an amount of $12,000 and Kwake had 20% of the amount, that is 20% of this $12,000. And the remaining amount was shared between Sabina and Owosu in the ratio 5:3 respectively. How much did Sabina receive? So we are not much concerned about Owosu's amount or how much he receives, but how much did Sabina receive? Firstly, they said Kwake and Sabina also shared an amount of $12,000. Now, but Kwake, let's start from here. So Kwake had 20%. So we need to first of all find Kwake's share. Exactly. And Kwake's share definitely would be, remember he had 20%, and 20%, that is 0.20. Are you getting me? Of that amount that they shared, which is $12,000. Are we together? So now when you do this, guys, we end up having, I think, $2,400. Okay, so this $2,400, guys, is Kwake's share. Exactly. Now, having gotten the amount he had, for 20%, the remaining amount was shared between Sabina and Owosu. So now we want to get the remaining amount that was shared between Sabina and Owosu. Now, first of all, let's get the balance after Kwake had his own share. Okay, so this is how we get the remaining amount here. That is by saying 12,000. This is $12,000 minus Kwake's share, which is $2,400. Are we together, guys? And when we do this, guys, we have 12,000 minus 2,400. That should be $9,600. Exactly. So this is the remaining balance that is to be shared between Sabina and Owosu. Guys, are we together? Good. So, but remember, we have to share this remaining amounts, in the ratio of 5:3. Okay, so remember, by our basic ratio experience, we know how 5:3. Definitely, we're going to add it, okay? And this is going to be 5 plus 3, which is what? Which is 8. Okay, which is 8. So now, what do we do now? You say Sabina goes for 5 and Owosu for 3. But we want to have Sabina's share. How much did Sabina receive in the course of, the sharing? So for Sabina's share, let's get, guys, for Sabina's share, let's know how much Sabina received. Now, we're going to say 5, which is for Sabina, divided by the total ratio, which is 8, then multiply by 9,600. Okay, and when we finish this, guys, I think in dollars, we'll be having 6,000. Good. So Sabina's share of the remaining amount is 6,000. And from Waec, I think that is option C to the question. So, guys, I hope this question meets us very well. Please do me well to follow, to like, to share, to subscribe, comment, suggest, and thank you for watching. See you guys in my next question.